Good morning, friends. It is the 29th of May, Memorial Day, and I got something I want to show here. A friend and I were conversing basically back and forth on G Plus, and he pointed out this volcano. It just starts out with small things, just small comments, whatever, just showing something, and it gets my mind going when people do that. I start to think, how to reply, and I just replied. He mentioned the largest undersea volcano in Alaska, and I was like, to me, the volcanoes that are active anywhere on Earth are just like vents. They're not I don't consider them the big volcano. There's definitely some big holes on the Earth that are dormant. And I replied with this one right here. I said, "Do you remember the black hole the black hole pattern in the Atlantic? This is in the Pacific. You can see this was in the Pacific, and that's the pattern I was talking about. But I was mentioning the one in the Atlantic, but then I showed him this because I didn't want to have to search for the other one. And he said it had been a while since he'd seen this one. It's had this picture. So I pointed out that last week I seen this in the Atlantic again, and I'll share that with you in a minute. What happened was I laid back. I was just laying back checking it out, and let's turn this one off. I was laying back checking it out. Let me show you the picture. I got to pull it up first, and it's going to be in my brainwash folder because I'm out to brainwash y'all. I'm going to do it. It's going to be innocent. You're just going to be brainwashed a little bit. I'm going to do a good job. Don't worry. I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to hurt you. Let's just put good things in your brain. That's all. Brainwash. Ooh, dangerous. Okay, so what did I call it? It's right here. Capture. I didn't call it anything. Okay, so this is it. This is the pattern I've seen in the Atlantic on the 18th. It's dated and everything. The 18th of May. Just get everything squared here. Okay, so this is how we're used to looking at it, basically on the globe, right? This is Portugal, and this is Africa, the Sahara, and all that. You see the pattern right here, this curve area. This was like on the 18th. You can see it was Friday, May 8th, or no, it was the 12th, I guess. Huh? Or that's the map time. I don't know about the weather time. I guess it was the 12th. I thought I just looked at it and it said the 18th just a minute ago. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I was looking at this picture, laying back on my bed. I got a big 52-inch screen, so I can do that. I can lay back and just kind of trip with my mouse. And I was looking at this, and I seen this part of the picture right here, this part right here. And I've been working with this spot last couple days over in. Let me just put this here for now. Okay, it's over in Siberia. I pointed out, shared it the other day. There's this weather pattern. Oh, it's like got to be like right in here somewhere. Just give me a second, it'll pop up. If I have it. No, I know I have it. Just give me a second here. Oh, it's got to be lower. Like here. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Right here in Siberia. I guess you would call that Mongolia, Siberia part. Both. There was a big zero. See the big zero? Ooh, look at that. That's big too. That shows really big, and I've never seen it show that big. Really, that's huge. But you can see when you take this weather away, actually, we've seen it here before many times. We've seen this circle here many times. We already know that it goes there. So, anyways, let me turn that off and then go back over here to where that was, and you can see that there's clues here. There's the big curve you can see the curve at the bottom already. They call this like the steppe in Mongolia, the steppe where it steps down from the plateau down to to the to Mongolia. I've never been there, but I guess that's why they call it the steppe. And if you turn the borders on, you can see like clues. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that border right there. That's the steppe, I guess, right there. And it's the bottom of that big zero. It's in the geology. You can see it clearly. Okay, you zoom in and you look at the names of this place. And this is O0 Baikal. This means if you look up O0, it's kind of iffy on that one. This just means basically lake. Baikal means basically lake. It has other iffy meanings too, but it really, when you look at it, it means lake. But it's not. I just think of it as O0 Lake. Zero Lake, the big zero lake. And you can translate it any way you want. That's what I call it. I make up my own names when I don't fully understand things. And then you got this place here, which we know, or we can see as soon as it comes up. Where is it? Here we go. This name. We know that's moon related. Selenge. I mean, it's just take the G out, right? You got Selene. So that's moon related. Definitely, most definitely. And we have up here, we have the Tunguska River, which let me show you what they do with that when they don't want you to see something. I've had this marked forever. You go, you want to go check it out. You got the weather turned off, everything's turned off. You want to go take a look at this place, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you get in close, and boom. Oh, what do we got? What's this all about? I got the weather turned off. Okay, so there's a lot of things going on, secretive shit. Anyways, that weather pattern, I'm going to take it now and I'm going to overlay it right where it goes, right where it's shaped or something like that. Because I can see, I hope this works, because otherwise I'll feel kind of foolish, but I think it will work. I'm pretty sure it's going to work just fine. And then I have to go get to work. Okay. This shape that comes out the side should be, like this. It should go right there somehow. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I mean, you can see that it's going to go there. I just got to get that. It does go there. You can see it. Wow. So look at that. We got the volcano. It used to be a volcano. Like this volcano is like the most important volcano. This is Yellowstone. This is Lake Toba. This is all the big volcanoes you've ever heard of right here on the earth. This is associated with those. Yellowstone, like I said, Lake Toba, Lake Victoria as well. Okay, so there is that. That's what I'm talking about where that points out. Now, if they gave us more detailed weather, you would see the eye, that little eye right there, the lake. You would see a lot more in this picture, I do believe. But that gives you a good idea of what we're doing here. I think. I mean, it has a little more room for adjustment, but that's what I'm talking about. This little point comes out right here. You can see that in the crater. I had overlaid the crater here the other day, and look at this. This could be the lake right there. If you turn that could be the lake. I'm sure it's got different variations of this overlay, but look at that China. Look at China. Look at this right here. See how the weather is round, just like China, how it fits right in there. Oh man. Nice. That is nice. And then there's that. This is that volcano again right here. This teardrop. Look for the teardrop in the weather. That's just points. It'll just show you what I mean. So there you go. That's what we do. It reveals things when you can do this. The weather is a history teller, and it's very good. Better than any book. It tells you better than anything. Look at this is the Himalaya curve. If I bring this down just a little, I'm going to leave this here. I think it's pretty well aligned. I can just move it. Okay, so look at that. The Himalayan curve, if I move this down, here we go. Oh, right to the Himalayas. Another fit. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's got a little room for adjustment. But there you go. It's got like a double fit there. The Himalayas and up here. That point is definitely from those two things. It's definitely from those. It creates. Now we can see that it creates two different areas too as well, as it moves or whatever it does. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, I just wanted to share that. That's how we do it. Weather. Look at that weather pattern. That is really cool. When you see weather like that, what are you supposed to think? I mean, you got to think. You really do. You can't just say, "Oh, well, there's just clouds in the sky. It looks like a storm brewing." Big deal. No, it is a big deal. It really is. It tells you so much. The weather does. Like I've seen Australia, the weather like weather that shows the outline of Australia up here by Japan and all the way up here in the North Pacific. You take a picture of Australia and overlay it up there, it's just perfect. It's just exactly the same. So, and then you see South America over here too, and you see South America over North America. You see South America sideways over the Atlantic. All kinds of things. The patterns in the weather. So, and Africa over here, where I've pointed out before, Africa over here. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a great holiday. And I got to go get dressed and get my ass. I got to work. All right.